Jenna the Great is a surreal, magical, moving at times and wackily funny story, which for me is centered very much on relationships, and also it's centered on the appreciation of learning, and not just learning for a quest of knowledge, but for personal empowerment and inner growth. It also is a really clever indication to me on how, as a modern society, we do have a certain arrogance in thinking that we have nothing to learn from the past. We don't really need to be educated by it, and we can't really be informed by it because we've moved on so much. And this film flies very much in the face of that. It's about a young girl called Jenna, and she is young but also has buckets of potential, but she's held back by this inability to realise that, or maybe it's just a reluctance to realise that. And she's also held back unintentionally by her mum, who is called Steph, and I'm really privileged to be able to play that role. Steph is a gift of a character to play because she's conflicted and strong at the same time. So in terms of having light and shade, she's just brilliant for an actor to play in terms of variety and bringing out comedy and drama. And one of the things I'm really looking forward to with her is actually the relationship she has with Jenna, because she cares so much for her daughter. That is something you would think was a basic for a parent, and she does. She loves her daughter very much, but she doesn't seem to be able to help her daughter progress or grow because she's still growing herself. She is tormented by her own personal demons, so goes on her own journey. Not the same journey that Jenna goes on, because that's a very unique journey of its own, but still she grows throughout this piece, so it's great. One of the things I loved when I read the script and I auditioned was just the difference in tone that went through even just a small excerpt of dialogue between Steph and Jenna. And it's a mother-daughter relationship, but it's full of immaturity on both sides, quick wit, dry humour, sarcasm, and it's a joy. It's an absolute joy. It's like a battle of minds, and yet there's a warmth between it. So as an actress, it's brilliant. It's absolutely brilliant, and you just wake up every morning wanting to do a role like that. In terms of my acting career, I have been really fortunate. I have been acting for a while. My name's Luisa Gurreiro, and when I read Jenna the Great, it was just a real privilege to read something that flies off the page and gives you real strong visuals. I've worked for companies in my past, which I'm really proud of, like CBBC, BBC Three Comedy. I've done stuff for Pinewood Studios, Shepperton, Centroid, the Young Vic, the National, Sheffield Theatres, and Jenna the Great is one that I will count amongst that, because I do think it's a really powerful film that's full of a spectrum of emotion. So for me, it's a pleasure to be involved in it. So I would ask you look at our crowdfunding page and really help this project be realised. It deserves to be made, it deserves to be supported, and it's going to be such a fun project. There's so many offerings on the page, please do have a look. We'd love to have you on board. Thank you.